Imagine that your skin is one size too large. Imagine like a sandwich baggie that's not completely full, and imagine that your guts are just kind of swishing around in it.
You know that feeling when you tip your chair back too far, and for a moment you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna fall backwards and die.
The skin I have almost fits. It's like hand-me-down, and you're trying to make it work, but everything around you doesn't seem to really like you in
It's
that
like
way.
that feeling, that momentary glimpse of panic, except all the time.
One night, I had a really, really bad dream.
One morning, I literally just felt like I couldn't go to school.
And I woke up in the morning and I thought, oh, it was just a bad dream or something like that.
Talking about it made me more nervous.
But
I woke
I
up
kind
and
of had
this
this
pit
in
center
my
of my
stomach that wasn't like any other feeling I'd really ever had
I just
before.
feel like there's a black hole there. I'm just curled up in a ball. I don't want to move. I don't want to do anything. I'm just terribly miserable.
Every time I thought about becoming anxious, I would become anxious about becoming anxious, and it became this crazy cycle.
And all of a sudden, I'm freaking out in a Macy's, and I'm just in the dressing room, and I feel more alone than I've ever felt. Which I'm literally with friends and family, and I'm sitting there in a dressing room feeling alone and anxious and unwanted and worthless.
Having these thoughts that were just stuck in my head all the time that I couldn't get
It'd be
out.
hard to let things go.
It's not something that's just an emotion.
Couldn't sleep at all.
It's so much that it just feels uncontrollable.
When I got anxious, then my stomach would hurt really badly. And
I felt so bad that I felt like I was going to throw up. Like I had to go down to the nurse's office multiple
It
times.
wasn't entirely clear to me what
It
was
took
going
us a while to
on.
pinpoint that it was really the anxiety.
The scariest thing was that I didn't really know where it was
I
coming
felt
from.
so bad about it all the
Trying
time.
to do everything to not remind myself that I have this massive obligation that I'm ignoring.
Even though it wasn't really that bad, it just felt insurmountable.
Everything was overwhelming.
I'd get anxious or something in the middle of the night, and I'd be
I would sleep for 2 hours each night.
and I didn't want to tell anyone about it, so I'd just sit there suffering until I got tired enough to fall back asleep again.
I always worry about, am I making the right decision? Am I going to regret this later in my life?
It feels normal at the time, and then you look back on it and it's that's not something that you should have been doing.
And the idea of regret can be very consuming for me.
I was very aware of the power that we all have as individuals over ourselves. I was absolutely terrified that I was going to commit suicide.